As a coach, I hear countless reasons for divorce. But when you strip them down, most boil down to one thing: I'm unhappy. But what if I told you happiness isn't the goal of marriage? Where do we get the idea that our happiness was our spouse's job in the first place? I even checked the Bible. Ephesians 5:25 does not say, "Husbands, be happy with your wives." It says, "Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Colossians 3:18 does not say, "Wives, be happy with your husbands." It says, "Submit yourselves to your husbands as is fitting to the Lord." Nowhere in the Bible do you find that your spouse must be happy. Happily ever after is a cultural construct taught to us from fairy tales and Hollywood. Everyone alive today has grown up with it drilled in their heads to do whatever makes them happy. And just how has that worked out generally? 50% of marriages, Christian or secular, end in divorce. Broken homes, infidelity, ruined lives, all in the pursuit of happiness. I know it sounds romantic to read in a card that "you make me happy." But here's the thing, your spouse was not designed to make you happy. If you got married on that premise, then you entered a contract that neither of you can keep. Time eventually proves every human being inconsistent. Are you telling me that you can only be happy if your spouse expends the effort to make you happy? We have to stop treating our spouses like they are our personal drug pushers that we run to for the next high. Like any drug, the long-term costs may not be worth the short-term benefit. Happiness is unsustainable when it comes at the expense of someone else. Think about how easily manipulated your feelings are when watching a movie or commercial. The person or thing who controls your desires controls your feelings. Was our spouse ever meant to control our feelings? That's not love, that's codependency. I'm content in my marriage. I wouldn't put that in a Hallmark card, not going to score me any points with my wife, but here's the thing. Would you rather be happy or content? Contentment is lasting. It doesn't rely on neurochemical stimulation because it's not experienced in the moment, but over time after you've pondered events. Happiness is like a sugar rush. It's sweet, but it doesn't last. Contentment is like a well-balanced meal. It sustains you through life's highs and lows. To be content, I have to plan a life with my spouse, set goals, and achieve them through hard work and companionship. Contentment, not happiness, addresses those biblical principles of love, respect, and selflessness. Better that your spouse supports your happiness rather than be the source of it. I want my wife free to express her feelings and try different things that may not always make me happy, but I'm always content with who she is and the life we have together. Joy comes with being content. Joy is a decision that you make regardless of the circumstances. Therefore, no one, not even your spouse, can take it away. Here are 4 tips to be more content in your marriage. Number 1, set goals. Having goals to work toward that are measurable and achievable in your lifetime can help put the hard times into perspective. Number 2, don't make emotional decisions. Increase your emotional IQ by silently asking yourself, what feeling is driving my actions at any moment? Are you acting out of anger, fear, or shame? Is someone or something temporarily influencing your decision? Number 3, practice sacrificing short-term comfort, happiness, for long-term benefits, contentment. Deny yourself something on a regular basis like food or entertainment. It builds mental discipline over your physical urges. Christians call it fasting. Finally, number 4, communicate with your spouse in a personally accountable way, like, I felt this way when you did that. Instead of just saying, you made me upset. You're not absolving your spouse of what he or she did, but you are taking back control over your feelings. If this message spoke to you, let's keep growing together. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join our community of couples working towards stronger, purpose-driven marriages. Remember, love awakens when passion meets maturity. Live life and love each other with a sense of purpose.